Punch up, punch up, punch up, punch up, punch up. Alright, I am interested in your gems, your jewels. I met another mysterious blue-haired waifu. This place seems really just chock full of them. These look like the pawn shop. Was the pawn shop all the way back in the starter village? Silver harmonica has been stolen. Well, there's a third one. Let's check that out. Oh man, this is so Genesis. This is the most Genesis thing to ever gen. I don't know. I know so little about it, other than, you know, AVGN, because, well, that's where pretty much everyone in the universe heard about Action 52. But the Sega Genesis intro to Action 52, like, if you wanted to utterly stereotype an entire like gaming system's music abilities, that right there, it did the Sega Genesis. It was perfect. Alright. Oh yeah, this has to be the town, because they were making fun of how greedy that guy was in the first town, and that he snatched a ring up. But oh, maybe I can get a refill of medicine while I'm here. Hey Doc! That sword. Fair enough. You want to see a stereo with your own eyes, do you? If you're that determined, I don't plan to stop you. But please, be careful. Medicine. Ooh, they're all out. Dr. Klaus and Minea should have some. Oh, you're going out again. Now to steal some of that nurse's laundry. Which one of these is hers? Pawn shop? Just people. Pawn shop? No, it's not in there. This is the bar. This is where the guy who's missing... No, it's not. That's the big city. Their bar is junk, and nobody goes there right now. Pawn shop? Oh, don't tell me I went to the wrong town. I'm fairly sure I went to the wrong town. I'm not even gonna lie. Man, it's sad. I remember playing Might and Magic 2, and I tried drawing the map on it, and it was just... Well, first off, you would probably need a poster board of graphing paper about the size of a C-130 to map that game world out. And that would be just the surface world. Like, we're not even talking about dungeons or anything like that. Maybe it was in... Okay, let's check this place out one more time. This has got to be the pawn shop. Look, it's got a loot bag over it. Oh, something you need? Buy that ring. Wouldn't the sapphire be great to give to your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. Alright, $1,000. This is a strange one. If you use it, it'll warp you back to town from anywhere in the land. 200 gold. Wow, they expected me to get this right away. I feel double stupid for not buying this. I wonder if it's reusable. Oh, no, it's not. This mirror is a power to freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often and it'll headache. Yeah, sure. I'll buy that too. Thieves. I think we've talked about this before, buddy. You You remind me very much of a priest from Slayers. I don't know. Maybe it's the smile, or the fact that your eyes never open. Or maybe you're secretly an evil deity. Now I don't have enough gold to buy the best shield, so now that I have the ring, wait, what? It's gotta be this bar, right? This is the Big City Tavern. Found my ring at the pawn shop, and you brought it back? Thank you so much. Now I can actually face my wife again. Okay, first off, yes, I did bring the ring to you, but I kind of wanted to negotiate a reward. See, you're assuming I'm just gonna let you walk away with this ring, and that's not how this works, buddy. I can't offer you much in return. You have no idea what this means, so please take this. I'll receive. You don't have much, and you just paid me. Okay, I'm not gonna tell him how much I paid to get that, and you better not rat me out, okay? My name's Garrick. I'm hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. We have a drink with me? Oh yeah, you're a trustworthy guy. Didn't learn much about the crooks, but I did find out long ago. Rota trees in Asteria. Ever heard of a rota tree before? It seems it's said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one just once before I die. I don't suppose you come across any, have you? Hey bartender. Those damn thieves just come and go as they please. I think it's high time for a bit of hunting. Perhaps you'd care to join me? Wow. Hey, who wants to go out and murder people? Well, I guess I can't make fun of that. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago, the tunnels were all run by monsters. All because of those damn dumb monsters that I got nothing to do but pick up. Out. Alright, well I have 7,000 gold now. I think I can buy the best shield in the game. I think the Talwar is still out on... it's on back order, you know, our ancient murder swords. You have to be careful when fighting monsters. Give me that Talwar. Yeah, the storm wall's made. My shipment washed ashore, but it's still being cataloged, so there may be delays. All the people died, but that's not important. What's important is it may be 2 to 3 weeks. Alright, let's see if I can get the best shield. You can't take this one from me! I named this cuirass Betsy Braddock. Large, durable, can stand any attack thrown at you. 6,000 gold, sold. Let's check my defensive stats now. Ooh, it's actually classy! It goes up 10 hull points, that's nice. I was kind of hoping that the whole ring thing would give me something else, like maybe he was gonna have, Rhea's silver harmonica. Ooh, medicine. Need more medicine. Lady, you don't understand, I got a problem. It's not easy to make, so I'd rather save it for patients with a greater need. Lady, how many of your patients fight giant blue severed head Oni and if so, why can't we all get together and clear out this dungeon? Why can't we work together? Now the sprite's not any different, so that's okay. Wait, what? You can... What do you mean the artwork? Does that mean the character portraits? Okay, I want to run back in town and check this out real quick. I know, right? I'm sorry. Stalling. Yeah, her picture's different. Yeah, okay, neat. I play ancient songs lost to the sands of time, dug from the depths of Asteria's long-forgotten past. Without my silver harmonica, I can play nary a single note. Okay, I don't think that the refined ancient civilization wreathed in magic, mysticism, and the greatest minds of literal millennia. A true fallen monument to civilization. I don't think the harmonica is the one instrument you need to be able to capture all that. Unless they were just really, really, really into the blues, which, I mean, is possible, I guess. It was an ancient civilization. Which pretty much means, in video game terms, that we're going to be destroyed and all artifacts are going to be buried under ruins and only one lone hero is going to be able to unearth them all to stop the world from falling to a global cataclysm. That's why I got the blues. That's my harmonica noise. You're just going to have to live with it. I know I have to. Okay. If I call right, if I hug the left, the mines will eventually show. Or is it just the Deku tree? Man, that's a pretty tree. If I were into that kind of thing. But he just gops at it every time you come here. I mean, it's impressive. Definitely gonna test positive for HGH. You know, human growth hormones in a tree. I wonder what that would accomplish. That just seems kind of pointless. Okay, there's probably going to be something here that actually stops me from progressing. Like a brain boulder. Ow. These guys actually tough. Dang. Whoa! Okay, so the ancient Eldritch Temple, nowhere near as screwed as the mine. What in the crackers of Corpus Christi is going on here? I've got to explore now. It may be just a few brief furtive forays down there, but I gotta see if there's anything. You know when you get in an RPG to a place that you're not supposed to be, but you try because you might find a sword that's like you're not supposed to get for like another 20 hours of gameplay. That's kind of exactly what I'm trying to do here. So let's just dodge these things and look around. Also, I'm sure the money in EXP doesn't hurt, but these guys sure do. Reminds me a lot of some RPG Maker tile sets I've seen and used, but yeah. That looks bad. I'm gonna not try to step on any cracks. Last thing I need to do is get dropped down in here with a boss. Loot. Adol, seriously, man. Lockpicks going in your Amazon wishlist. I will hack into your account and put them on your Amazon wishlist for you. Wow, these mines are a little more thorough than I thought they'd be. Ooh! Okay, juked. Not a single, like, vein of gold or anything. Guys, I think you've been... Whoa! Ow! I think you've been mining in the wrong places. Either that or this place is just dried up. They're all locked, so I guess they predicted that someone like me would try to do something like this. I mean, it stands to reason, right? Wouldn't you? I guess maybe I have to clear out the shrine before the guy has any faith in me to be able to do anything about the mines. And then maybe he'll get me a key and then look the other way when all his belongings end up lost. Well, they're not lost. I know where they are. They're just not where he meant to leave them, which is in my backpack. Tag. So I guess we need to go back to the shrine and figure out what I'm doing wrong. This is just like my dread out stream. Oh man, running in circles. Running in circles for like an hour. Basically, I couldn't figure out. There was this really interesting lighting that was going on along the walls and the ceiling. It's pitch black in the room, but when you pull your camera up, it's illuminated. I didn't know you were supposed to like line those up and use that, like, you were supposed to kind of walk around the room with the camera up until a certain thing lined up. And you would take a picture, and it would reveal this one secret that is kind of like, well, duh, but it's one of those puzzle elements in a video game where you can figure it out all day, but until your character gets the clue, they don't figure it out, so you don't get to progress. I know for adventure games and exploration and stuff like that, sometimes that might be necessary, but like I had kind of already figured out what was going on, but I had to solve this one mystery that was really hard and just something I wouldn't have intuitively tried to do, so that I could do something that I already knew was something I needed to do or had occurred. I'm trying to stay as vague as possible while still talking about it because I don't want to ruin it for you because, well, you know, who needs to watch an LP of one game and get spoilers for another? Well, that sounds exactly like something I'd do actually, so. I still have the ring marked in my inventory. That's funny. It was here. It's gone now. So, I wonder, is there supposed to be any suspense about who the two goddesses are? Like they show quite a few blue-haired girls in the intro to this. So, and obviously Rhea and her sister Fina, right? Which, wow, okay. I'm gonna be thinking of a completely different game now, but so they show you them in the introductory sequence, so I know they're important, right? I mean, I'm just wondering if they're, and then they were talking about, what, two goddesses? Like, is it gonna be that on the nose? I mean, I know, you know, early games like this, they may want to keep things simple. I'm really curious where they go with it, though. Because, there's nothing wrong with telling a simple story as long as it's told well, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Especially since this was on the, you know, PC engine. So really, that whole loop is probably just to let me get that treasure chest and not actually to progress. Okay, that is back whence I came. Well, I think it's time to start walking around with that. Hey, hang on a sec. You see the outline of that doorway right there? Am I just crazy? Okay. Awesome. Oh, and there's nothing here at all. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh boy. Okay, I've been here before. The Flexile Sentry's gonna camp this fight. All I want to do is get to the Lost Center and get through this whole goofy Lost Bastille thing. But no, Mr. Snakeosaurus has got to be waiting in the water here with me. Oh, this does look like a boss fight room. He runs so fast, he leaves like a water ski trail behind him. Brrr. Oh. Obvious boss fight room is obvious. It's locked. Oh man, what do I have to... Ugh. There's gotta be something out here. There's gotta be a secret somewhere. There weren't any enemies in the water either, so I've got time to explore. Up here? Nothing over here. And nothing down here. This is some remarkably pure-looking water for something so, like, that's been just sitting down here. Gives insight on defeated. I just don't understand what that's even supposed to mean. Does that just give you, like, bonus EXP? Gives insight on defeated enemies. Does it, like... Okay, so obviously there's a key around here somewhere that I am just missing. You found the key in the chest, but it was locked as well. Man, I tell ya. You remember what a big deal it was when you got, like, the master key in dungeon in Link to the Past? Woo! Wow, that is a mighty fine health bar you got there, sir. Like, how stoked you were. Like, you knew where the big chest was. So you finally find the big key, and you just start sprinting. Like, you abandon everything that's going on. If you were, like, if you had to escort Zelda, and you found the big key, you would just leave her there, and just go streaking off. I know that doesn't happen, but I'm just saying, baby. I am just saying. You find a door handle with your new Obscuro vision. I wonder if a certain amount of time is supposed to pass. No, a game like this wouldn't do that though, would it? It's gotta be, like, triggered to an event. Like, she's gonna be unconscious until I figure out how to do something. I just have to figure out what that something is. Well, excuse me, Ganondorf. Back when he was a pig. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Oh, wait. I know what I'm doing. I'm not putting the mask on. I'm not going through the doorway because I don't have the mask on. I mean, really, Adol? By now you know it's there. Or rather, isn't there. You just... know it? I'm pretty sure you use keys automatically. I mean, I have up until this point, right? So I shouldn't need to be going around trying to unlock doors with shrine keys. What was it? Oh. Okay, I gotta admit, I saw all the blue moving up and down, and I thought it was Fina. I thought it was Dungeon Waifu desperately trying to get through the walls to me. Well, I made all my money back up and then some. Kind of feel stupid for doing all that off-screen grinding when I could have made it up in like 10 minutes if I had progressed, but then I would be progressing off-stream, and that's just dumb. Why would you even want to do that, right? What's the point? I mean, grinding for stuff off-screen, whatever. Just makes my numbers go up and you don't have to watch. I mean, I get lost enough as it is on-stream. This is probably already tear-inducing boredom. You're probably screaming at the monitor going, "Come on, man!" But I, on the other hand, I got nothing. Oh man. You do not want to be in there, bro. I don't think you can handle it. What's your gear score? Yeah, no, you couldn't roll with me. Item levels, gear scoring. You know, now I think of it, I never really got to end-game level with any MMO I ever played. I never really stayed at it long enough. The only MMO I really put time in on was Final Fantasy Online. And that game has so many ways you can procrastinate and not get to high level. I mean, first off, you've got to level up every single job, and since jobs and sub-jobs can intertwine, you have an incentive to go out and level a ton of jobs. Also, parties being what they are. Alright, bud. Let me see if you say anything different. Hey, that's an interesting looking mask you got there. Find that in the shrine? If memory serves, that's the Mask of Eyes. When you're wearing it, you'll be able to see hidden doors. That black cape man, herky-dirt. Got the new here. Well, I'm gonna look for hidden doors in the Thieves' Den. Seems really strange that they're camped out over that, though, isn't it? Well, not so much strange, just suspicious. Alright, hear me out. I'm gonna go and check on Unconscious Lady. Just cuz. And maybe the lady knows something about the locked door. I've gotta... Hey! Whoa! I honestly was not expecting her to be awake. Like, I'm serious. That was the last thing I thought was gonna happen. You know, games like this, you usually have to, like, complete a dungeon or do a thing, you know? If you gotta trigger some sort of event that makes the game go, okay, they've actually progressed. That is the fastest... Wow. No one can call in sick anywhere in this world if you can recover that fast from stuff, you know? That's gotta be the worst, right? You wanna... Like... I don't know what they would want to stay home for. I mean, it's not like they have video game releases or movies or something. I mean... You know, in colonial times, it's like, oh, I don't feel well enough to go out to the... I don't feel well enough to go out to the garden shed where the teacher writes on the back of a shovel, and they're like, okay, well, start knitting then. Like, I don't think you get to Netflix and chill. All right, time to see. Oh, she looked at me. Oh, I'm too shy for this. Hang on, I gotta clean the bug guts off my armor. All right, gotta do my hair. Alright. I think I'm ready.